All right. Well, new Mobb Deep. It's called Infinite. Releases today, October 10th, 2025. 15 tracks, just under 52 minutes. Cats are going crazy. But I pulled up this thing, Prodigy had passed away in 2017. And when I was setting up the lyrics, there's this opening verse with Prodigy. I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let's just look into this real quick. And the annotation, when you click on the very top, it says Prodigy. This verse comes from Prodigy's 2012 bonus track, P Against the World, which was released alongside his autobiography book, My Infamous Life. So I have not heard that song. But that's where this verse is coming from. The track is called Against the World. P against the world, me against the world. Some Tupac nod right there, So lots of like nods to nods to nods in a sense. But just looking into Prodigy, he died at the age of 82, hospitalized for complications related to sickle cell anemia. I saw somewhere else, like basically he was in they were in Vegas and they were performing in Vegas and it was like hot or something. And it like apparently it kind of like flared up and he was in the hospital for several days and then just died from that shit. 42. I'm 45. 42 is way too young to die. Well, I mean, and look, all these other guys that have died too, right? Like it's just it's sad, man. It's sad. But then I got a message on Patreon this morning. I'm just kind of in a space today. The message was great. It said, "Hey Bob, hope life's going well. Go easy." That was it, and it was great because particularly right now, there's a lot of just bad shit happening, and it's easy. It's so easy. I find myself so easily distracted by the negative that I forget. Look at all the positives. I got a lot of positives. A lot of positives in my life. And one of them being that I'm still fucking living, So anyway, rest in peace to Prodigy. He passed before I took any, dedicated interest in hip hop. But I just wanted to touch on that, with the opening track, starting with a verse from him. It's interesting that it's called Against the World. Me Against the World would be Tupac. I almost wonder if, because Havoc is the other member, right? Yeah. It makes you, just wonder how Havoc feels right now. And it's been several years, of course. It's almost been 10 years now. It's 8 or so, but you miss your friends when they're gone. You miss them. However it goes. Whether you ended on good terms or bad, you miss them. So opening up with Against the World, it'll be interesting to listen to, see how it goes. I did put on the Infamous this morning. I don't go back to the older stuff too often. I need to go back more often. I'm finding recently, in the last few months, when I do go back to the older stuff, it's almost like I'm coming full circle. I've had so much fun exploring everything. That when I go back to the classics, I go, God damn, this is like really good. It was funny with the Infamous this morning. I was just listening, I put on Shook Ones and Survival of the Fittest, right? And then I just kind of kept bouncing around and then I just let it play. And I was like, fuck, this is a good album. Really good album. Anyway, let's get into it. You guys, it's another day, another album. And I mean that in a very positive way. I don't mean that in like a mundane, another day, like, no, man. I'm really trying to just cherish this opportunity as it exists right now. And the bonus for me, on top of, everything that's going on, like just the fact that I can do this, that I have the ability, I have the time, I have the equipment to literally just sit for a couple hours with music and nothing else. I think that's a beautiful thing. I think it's an important thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be with music. It doesn't have to be like, a YouTube channel, but I think just the core concept of having something that you as a person can sit down with, focus on, no interactions, no distractions, no interruptions, and just enjoy that thing. Whatever that is, my God, my friends, please embrace that, pursue that, enjoy that thing, protect that thing, that activity, whatever it is. Find your peace and hold on to it. Hold on to it. Let's get into the album. Track 1's called Against the World. I haven't looked if there's music videos. I haven't been doing music videos. I've been so fucking tired and busy and distracted. Like, I'm kind of like taking a break from music videos. I was doing that for Patreon only. I also noticed the other day, like, I haven't talked about Patreon forever. I have one that's $2, over 200 albums on there if you're interested. MP3 format. Anyway, Against the World. Looks like there's some listens already on this one, so it's probably a single. I'm not going to worry about music videos. I'm just going to enjoy the music. That's what I've always enjoyed. Music videos can be fun, but really, this is my place of peace, really. Just sitting with the music, having the lyrics up. Let's drop in Against the World, new Mobb Deep album, produced by Havoc. Here we go, track 1.
Stronger than ever.
Stronger than ever.
I'm back, nigga. Yeah. Listen. New York is just one crumb on the map. One crumb ain't a lot. You happy with that piece? I'm gonna need that pie to satisfy my thirst, pacify my greed for blood, money, and power. The fans turn me to a monster, addicted to when they scream. You had one hit in your life, 1 second of fame. One of you niggas act up, everybody pays. All of you niggas back up, or I'ma start spraying. It's the ring around the rollie and pocket full
Ring
of
around the
old men.
rollie.
Ashes to ashes, all my fallen soldiers. Reminds me to bring my gun, bring my blade. Kills niggas on contact, just like Ray. Can't find P, I'm MIA, out in MIA. Drinking wet willies. It's Mobb Deep against the world. Nigga, I just bought 4 plastic rocket launchers.
4 plastic rocket launchers. Oh, man.
I ain't gotta tell you, keep your circle small, that's a given. Gotta be about your paper, not just partying bitches. The big picture, my shit was written up in the scripture. Set in stone from the beginning, why these niggas bitter? Never needed a cosign, I ain't throwing shade. My brother Killer did this shit with an open case. Front on me, cousin Ferg, go open your face. I'm that nigga, my name ring all over the place. I'm good there and you not though. Lie got your spot blown. You the reason why the cops know what the cops know. Nigga drop down, he is not low. Motherfucker Maul is my motto. It's Mobb Deep against the world. Yeah, that's right, it's not all good, nigga. Fuck out of here, you bother me.
Fuck out of here, you're bothering me.
Fuck you, nigga.
Oh, God.
It's Mobb Deep against the world. See you on the other side, my nigga.
See you on the other side. You know, going into it with the opener talking about Prodigy and this is their album. And it's been a while, right, since Mobb Deep released an album? I believe so. Let me look at their discography real quick here. Yeah. 15 years. 15 years. It's been a while. I was kind of curious, you know, how if you're Havoc, yeah, how do you approach it? What do you do? Are you, do you express mourning, loss? You know, you miss your friend, your brother. I mean, they're not like brothers, I don't think, but your partner in crime, more or less, the other side of the hip hop duo, or do you just do this? And I don't know shit about either of these guys, but I have to assume there was some level of what would Prodigy want, that kind of a thing. What would he want if we were going to make a song and he was gone? Would he want you to be sad, or would he want you to know, fuck that, man? No, just go hard, make some cool shit. Yeah. So I don't know anything about either of them. I don't know anything about what went into this track and the decisions were being made and shit like that. But I do feel like it's a good track. Good production. Mobb Deep against the world. I really kind of like this. Just the Mobb Deep against the world. It's, you know, it's kind of like forever. You know, you and I forever type of a thing. This ain't, you might not be here, but it ain't dead, and that's how it'll just be. It'll be forever. Mobb Deep against the world. That's what it feels like. And so in that, I feel some love, you know, to Prodigy. It's the ring around the rolly, pocket full of old man. Ashes to ashes, all my fallen soldiers. So obviously the wordplay on the nursery rhyme. I really like ring around the rolly. That's just fucking great. Kill people on contact just like Raid, which is the bug spray. You can't find P, I'm MIA. Reminds me to bring my gun, bring my blade. New York is just one crumb on the map. One crumb ain't a lot. You happy with that piece? I'm going to need the pie. To satisfy my thirst, pacify my greed. For blood, money, and power, the feds turn me to a monster. Addicted to when they scream. You had one hit in your life, 1 second of fame. One of you people acts up, everybody pays. Addicted to when they scream. I'm fascinated by that because to me the idea of being on stage in front of people and performing is terrifying. Nah, I'm good. I'll stay home in my pajamas in front of my computer and not do any of that shit. I'm fine. You the reasons why the cops know what the cops know. Drop the dime, he is not low. Motherfuck 'em all is my motto. I wonder what this is about. If there's any... Nope. No direct reference there. All right. Good opener. Good production. Just good classic fucking hip hop. That I don't remember what I said at the beginning. I think I got onto this tangent about how, you know, I circle back to the classics every now and then and go, holy shit, Infamous is really good. But really, I almost feel like for as long as I've been listening now, over 4 years, all the albums I've heard, when I go back to the classics, I feel like I have a more appreciation and even more understanding for just these fundamental portions of hip hop. It's just fucking, it is really, really, really hard to beat a classic beat with good rapping and great rhymes. That's it. And I know I get bitchy sometimes about, you know, the content of the lyrics and what they're talking about, whatever, right? Like I'm interested in certain things and not interested in other, whatever. But just that core structure, good beats, great rapping, cool rhymes, hip hop. Love it. I really do. And I'm happy to say that I love it. It's really quite fun for me to be here this day and just love hip hop. It's fucking cool, man. Let's go to track 2. It's called Gunfire. Mobb Deep. The producer is a guy called The Alchemist. Alchemist? Ooh, that guy? Yeah, cool. Right on. Jumping into track 2, Gunfire.
Cause I'm so smooth.
So another Prodigy verse. I like fucking production already.
Yeah. King of all kings, dawn of all dawns. Chief of all chiefs, God of all gods. Fuck all the debating and conversation about who the top niggas that rap. Me and H is the most likely to beat a nigga up and still clap a nigga. Oh, you thought I was done? I'm fiending for a nigga to approach me, raise up. I'm dying for a nigga.
This is a badass beat.
Have some fun. I'm busy getting money, call back, bitch. The highlight of your life.
Dude, this is a great fucking
facts is so embedded in my DNA to be a fly thug nigga. How my pop raised me, young, handsome in my gunfire. I'm so cool, she don't wanna leave my side, cause I'm so smooth, G-minded, infamous minded. They wanna hear rap like this, but can't find it.
But can't find it.
Even if you got that Alzheimer's. Piss on niggas like a panty liner. These rappers couldn't even have me more lava. Gun don't bust, these little niggas try to try it. Why I shoot first, question last. Talking to myself, why they test you half?
Yeah.
The niggas think something sweet. They mute when the gutters speak.
lick a shot.
So fuck that. I'm gonna get that nigga right out the motherfucking window. Hold on.
Haha.
Yeah, nigga, yeah. Give me. Fucker.
Huh. Great beat. You know, I feel like with that one, something about the Infamous, that album, is just that cold, gritty, fucking lo-fi, some lo-fi pops in there. That sound style. That sound, man, is just fucking great. And this one, I feel like with The Alchemist, what he did on the production, I feel like he's kind of just, he's not trying to recreate that sound. You know, but I feel like he's trying to do like a modern version of that same vibe in a sense. That's something that's kind of interesting too about, you get into these older tracks, these older albums, and just the audio quality and the equipment used and that kind of stuff. And there's something I just love about those lo-fi little pops and crackles and sounds from the record on the needle and, you know, that kind of a shit. But at the same time, like, as fun as that is to hear, in a modern age, it would be essentially forced because you're literally adding it in. And look, I'm sure other albums have added it in too, like the old stuff. But it's almost like it's almost like you got to leave it in the past type of a thing, you know? I don't really know what I'm getting at here. I'm feeling it more than I'm saying it. Like I wanted to call it like a relic that has to just stay there. It's almost like an artifact where you go to a museum and there it is. It's right there. There's the artifact, but you don't touch it. It stays in the glass and it stays observed, and you can look at it and you can read about it anytime you want, but you don't take it out, you don't handle it, you don't use it, you know, whatever that artifact is. And I kind of feel like some of the sounds from older albums should almost be treated that way, because it's just this preserved thing from the history of the music. And so all of that to come back to what Alchemist did here, because it's a pretty cold, dark, sinister, cool fucking beat, but from a modern perspective. So pretty goddamn cool. Track 2, Gunfire. Asthma attack with that heavy breath. Quiet people get it. Ain't even said a thing. Legendary motherfucker's gonna remember me, even if you got that Alzheimer's. Piss on people like a panty liner. Jesus, man. I'm dying for a person to try it, have some fun. I'm busy getting money. Call back. The highlight of your life is my part. Facts. It's so embedded in my DNA to be a fly thug person. How my papa raised me. Young, handsome, and gunfire. I'm so cool. She don't want to leave my side because I'm so smooth. G-minded, infinite-minded. Another thing too about the album name, Infinite. You know, very close to infamous. I like the title of the album. I like this idea of just forever, but how also, you know, it kind of closely ties to just the name of the Infamous. And I know they have other albums as well. People talked about Murder Music, and there's another one. I guess the first couple were pretty good albums, but anyway, very distracted mentally, but that's okay. This is something else that's important to me too, is just kind of letting myself, sometimes you just got to be in a space where you can just kind of let your feelings just kind of run around a little bit, right? Like, go fucking tire yourself out. Go, yeah, I'm going to feel this, I'm going to feel that. Okay, great. And then you can go on with your life again normally. Let's go to 3. It's called Easy Bruh. Produced by Havoc. Dropping in track 3. Yeah.
You listen, what's up with you niggas? Dead on that, that's enough of you niggas.
That's enough of you.
Best take it easy, bro. What's up with you, bitch? Tired of you pussy, had enough of you, bitch. Easy, bro. Yeah. Best
Easy,
take
bro.
it easy, bro. Soak niggas in their own fluid. Fuck a vest, his head, go straight through it. Fuck a gun in your face, I punch straight through it. Fuck a fair fight, you get jumped out here with theme music and sing with the bass bottom. Your pain throbbing. Maybe now you learn some sense that's common. My fans are crazy, you might get shot. You speak on me wrong, your head get whopped. Your wife is a dot. You ran a cute train on her. I woke her like a dog muzzle with a chain on her. You listen. What's up with you niggas? Dead on that. That's enough of you niggas. Hey, easy, bruh. Best take it easy, bruh. What's up with you, bitch? Tired of...
I do want to touch on, like, this shit is one of the reasons why I don't go back to, the classics too often. It's just kind of this mentality here. Like, whatever. I'm not going to sit here and criticize it, but this shit doesn't interest me, really, is what it is. Something I find somewhat interesting too is this line right here. You're the great pretender, you're not this hot. I'm very curious. I feel like lately right now the music discussion is just a pile of hot garbage. People arguing numbers and streams and sales and all that shit. And I wonder, a prevailing theme in hip hop, something people talk to me about all the time when I complain about it is, competition. Competition. It's all about competition. It's all about being the best and all that kind of shit. Okay, fine. But now you've got this situation where, because of the streaming era, basically people are using numbers to define the best, which is a shitty way of defining the best. So people argue numbers. And in that context, when you talk about, people being a pretender and you're not hot and all this other shit, well then, all the kids have all the ammo they need to shit on old heads and go, nobody listens to that garbage. What are you even talking about? And I'm not trying to take either side or whatever. I don't care. But it's my lack of interest in this general type of lyrical theme, combined with my lack of interest in what people argue about in music today, combined with my lack of interest in music being a competition. I don't want music to be a competition. I'm not interested in a competition. I either enjoy it and listen to it again, or I don't and I move on with my life. That's it. That's the only fucking threshold that matters to me. Am I going to listen to it again? That's it. And if again means once a week, once a day, once every 6 months, that's fine. That's fine. But if I literally never put it on again, well then, there you go. So, I don't know. It is also interesting too. Society has shifted, and this just feels a little awkward these days. Like, you go back to the 90s music in here and go, okay, yeah, this is totally 90s type style, but I don't know. Whatever. I'm being a little nitpicky. I apologize. I'm not trying to be super nitpicky, but these are things that roll around my brain sometimes. And there you go. All right, let's keep going.
Nigga, whole style is junk. Life made up, you can never play us. Acting brand new, why you trying to change up? Soften them a little bit, you like to play rough. Beef just a little bit with us, dangerous. Other side of the pencil, line erasure. We draw our guns and you a tracer. QB nigga, they ain't how they raised us. Give nigga light show, red lasers. You just light work, walking on a tightrope. Fuck out of here with your little high hopes.
Fuck out of here with your little high hopes.
Dead on that. That's enough of you niggas. Hey, easy, bruh.
This has got a good fucking sound too, man.
What's up with you, bitch? Tired of you pussy, had enough of you, bitch. Best take it easy, bruh.
This is a good track. I know I whined about it, right? But a pretty good fucking song, honestly. Good track. Yeah, that's pretty good. Another thing too to keep in mind, if during my previous pause where I was talking about not being interested in certain shit, if that kind of annoyed you, you gotta keep in mind I am not a fucking tough guy, badass motherfucker. No, that is not me. That is not me. I've never even been in a fucking fight. So this whole this persona, this mindset of fuck you, I'm gonna fuck you up, and you're weak and I'm strong. That shit is just so far removed from me and my life and my experiences and all that kind of shit. So Just another perspective. That's all. Don't take it personal. If you get upset about some of the shit that I say, don't take it personal. It's just different people have different lives and experiences, and that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. What was softer than my little bitch who liked to play rough? That's just funny. That's a great shit talking line right there. Very good shit talking line. Oh, fuck, man. I did like this too. Beef just a little bit with us dangerous. Other side of the pencil, all the race. We draw our guns. You a tracer. So that was good wordplay, good rhymes right there. I like that one. What was with the QB? I don't get that. That ain't how they raised us. QB, I don't know what that means right there. I think quarterback, but I feel like I'm missing something. QB's got to mean something else here. I don't see how quarterback contextually lands in here at all. The fuck out of here with your little high hopes. That's a great phrase too. Fuck out of here. Love it. Love it. Especially when it's executed well. You got to execute it. It's very dependent upon the execution of the phrase, but it's a great phrase. All right. Well, they're going hard. They're definitely keeping true to. I mean, I only know the infamous. I shouldn't act like I'm a Mobb Deep expert, but they're staying true to the form I'm aware of. So let's go to track 4. It's called "Look at Me." We got Mobb Deep and Clips. The producers are Havoc and Pharrell Williams. Fucking A, dude. All right, track 4. "Look at Me." I didn't know they had all these verses from Prodigy
Nothing
already.
that you're saying makes sense to me. I can't comprehend. You not talking money. Real nigga shit, only language I speak. Niggas be dumbstruck, they gon' die hungry. I'm crafty, real foxy. My reptilian brain, I had you curled up trying to stop bleeding. Good nigga, I'm chill like the icebox. Hood nigga,
Interesting
I'm
beat.
sorry if you not relating to a soldier. How could you? You a civilian, so how would you understand the life of power and privilege? You not privy to this grown folk business. Little nigga, stay on your rung and watch your fuck mouth. I cut out your tongue. It's crazy. Cause all we want is laughter and love, and so we must keep the fuckers from around
Keep
us.
them from around us, hit them with the pounders. They do not astound us. Nigga, it's about
I like
us.
how Havoc
Hit them from the ground up. Stop frontin' crown us. Not the same without us. Give my nigga flowers. Keep them from around us. Hit them with
Havoc's
the
flow is like
They do not
perfect
astound
right
us.
here.
Nigga,
Perfect
it's about
for
us.
what's going on with
Hit them from the
production.
ground up. Stop frontin' crown us. Not the same without us. Give my nigga flowers. She get nasty. Get up out of there in the hoopty, nothing fancy. Last of a rare breed. Youngest they admire me. Niggas wanna spite me. Got them treading lightly. Nothing don't surprise me. Heard you got a bounty on a nigga head. Keep them niggas from around me. Keep them from
This is fucking good, dude. This is good. Initially, I was kind of surprised, like, for whatever reason with Pharrell Williams, I think of kind of just like lighter, a little bit lighter production, like in terms of like the vibe. But I like the coldness to this one. Cold. It's kind of like a little tight. You know, it's not lots of. Another thing I think of with Pharrell is like, you know, some flourishes and things like that. This is more like just kind of tight, a little cold, a little dark. You know, pretty fucking cool, surprising. And initially I was like, oh, okay. But as I shifted from expectation to just listening to what it was, fuck yeah. This is pretty goddamn good. I don't get what's going on with all the Prodigy verses. They must have had a bunch of shit in the vault, I guess. Were they working on shit for years before this happened and then maybe stuff got put to the side or something? I don't know. But they must have a bunch of shit saved up or stored away or something. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. And it's kind of neat, too, in that it shows how, in a way, like modular hip-hop versus a production can be. Where as long as you're rapping on a beat that exists, you know, as a time structure, what have you, a loop, somebody can, like, yeah, literally just swap out the song and put in the music. So I don't know if this production was also already made. Like, basically, I'm assuming these were all. My assumption is that all this music was made after Prodigy passed. I don't know if that's correct or not. So I'm wondering if this got pulled from Vol. Anyway, whatever. I'm gonna stop saying that over and over again. Let's keep listening to the music. I'll shut the fuck up now.
East Coast drug dealer, every Cuban smother niggas see they hate harder when they know the bitches love a nigga. All we make is cool music, make you drop your top down.
Think these niggas ready, son? Take them to the block now.
Always wanna meet the plug, tell them niggas not now. See, you got a lot to say, only when the cops round. Never left the trenches, project benches, Bottega wishes, bodega senses.
Keep them from around us.
Fucking
They
A,
do
dude.
the pounders. They do not astound us. Niggas
Fucking A.
about us. Built them from the ground
Really good
up.
track,
Stop
too.
front
Dude, this is a pretty
crowners.
good album.
Not the same
Holy shit.
without us. Give my nigga flowers. Keep them from around us. They do with the pounders. They do not astound us. Niggas about us.
Ah.
Built them from the ground up. Stop front and crown us. Not the same without us. Give my nigga flowers.
Yeah. I really like that. On the final verse, it was Pusha T, Malice, have it together. Rather than breaking it apart, Malice and Pusha T got to have their own verse. I like that they all just kind of like wove in with each other on the same verse. That's a great idea. Because otherwise, they got to all have the same verse, and then do we hear the chorus again? And then, now we've got like a 5.5 minute song, and I don't know if this type of beat, in my opinion, at 5.5 minutes or something like that, it'd be a little too long. So weaving everything together into one verse 3 was a great idea. Anytime we mentioned all you hear is classics. Kilo Asterix doing gymnastics. What's that about here? Kilo is a strength. So it's talking about Kilo and cocaine, sure, of course. But Kilo is also a strength and conditioning program designed for gymnastics. While an asterisk on an athlete's attempt in gymnastics means they have passed to a next round based on their performance. Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Which makes sense if you go from the coke game to the rap game, You've done the gymnastics of maneuvering through life to manage that changeover and essentially upgrade your life, going from dealing drugs to making music. So clever fucking line. Excellent annotation. Very important context added there to whoever that was. And I'm not going to click on it. No, let's do it. I never call out the contributors. This was John 23544. Well done, John 23544. You're probably a robot. That's why you have numbers after your name, because you're not a real person. John 23544. Oh, fuck. Lay him like a doormat, bitch. You know the format. Oh, fuck, man. What was it? There was something that Prodigy said in his verse that had me fucking dying. You not privy to this grown folk business. Love that. You're not privy to the grown folk business. Stay on your rung. And watch your fuck mouth. I'll cut out your tongue. I love that he says fuck mouth, not your fucking mouth. No. Watch your fuck mouth. It's good shit. Dude, pretty strong start. Honestly. Let's go to 5. This is called the M, the O, the B, the B, which spells... Let's see. M-O-B... No, just kidding. All right, here we go. It's produced by Havoc. Drop it in. Track 5, The Mob. It's been good production, too, man. Good production. Good rapping, good rhymes.
Yo, go against my team, I guarantee you won't win. We live
Oh, it's got big going too, yeah.
we so potent. Put down your pen, your rap book is not important. Your shit trash, don't even open it. Don't play yourself, we pros at this. Where you think them other rappers got their style from, kid? So you know we got this rap game sold up, kid. The flow's intricate, click, move, militant. Shout out to my QB affiliates, where niggas rhyme furious. Rep every borough with G's that keep it thorough in they section.
Oh, I wonder if it's Queensbridge.
Is that
a borough?
Where they get work from Dominican connections. You don't want to be in the mix without your weapon, cause it's real like that. Get yourself killed like that. In the street without your heat, you get peeled like that. You heard? It's the M, the O, the B, the B, the D, the E, the E, the P is Mobb Deep. It's Mobb Deep.
Word up.
The O, the B, the B,
Yeah.
the D, the E, the E, the P is Mobb Deep.
I'm not a fan of the
It's Mobb
chorus.
Deep.
Straight up. I'm spontaneous, bitch nigga out my radius. We big dog, y'all niggas Pomeranian. Layman terms, y'all niggas all heard. In slow motion, watch it crash and burn. We the last of a rare breed. You playing me, not the hell freeze. Nigga know I blast and squeeze. Shit niggas shooting, make your cabbage lean. Is that modern
Make
day
your
motherfucking
cabbage lean.
savagery?
It's the M, the O.
So I'm gonna, before we listen to the chorus again, I'm gonna explain just briefly why I don't like the chorus, because it's kind of this weird, like, half-hearted singing sound. Basically, this was something that Chance the Rapper did on his new album, Burn the Block. The track itself, it's kind of supposed to be like this high energy banger, and then you get to the chorus and he's just like, burn the block, burn the block, burn the block. Like, he sounds so disinterested. And so with this chorus, when I think about somebody who wants to, like, you know, kind of call themselves out in a sense, I always feel like there should be more energy. And so when I hear this chorus, I don't really hear energy, and I kind of go, it just doesn't click for me as well.
Savagery.
It's the M, the O, the B, the B, the D, the E, the E, the P is Mobb Deep.
Is it? It's not. It's Mobb Deep. Like, there's no. Where's the energy?
The O, the B, the B,
I want some energy.
the E, the E, the P is Mobb Deep.
Anyway, whatever.
It's Mobb Deep.
With the likewise minds, now they got ties across the
Yeah,
map.
I like the fucking the loop
Now
on the
they
beat
home
there.
from jail, saying P, let a nigga front, niggas getting killed. I got niggas out in Baton Rouge, ready to move.
It's Mobb Deep.
Now I'm getting used to the chorus, and I'm not as, like, complaining about it. Now I'm kind of fine with the chorus, honestly.
It's Mobb Deep.
It's still low energy, but whatever. I mean, it goes well with the production too, right? Like, he can't. This is the very, like, kind of cold, tight beat, dark again, which very much fits their style. You can't be all, like, up in the high range on something like that either, you know? Honestly, so far, in my opinion, we're 5 for 5. These are great tracks. These are great tracks. I want to click. Let's click the annotation. Let's click the annotation for the chorus and see what kind of wonderful insight we can get here. The lyrics are interpolation of the P. Diddy song titled Diddy. And there's 2 downvotes. Okay. I've not heard that song. I will do everything I can to never listen to Diddy. I fucking can't stand that guy. Like, legal, terrible person shit aside. Like, he's already an awful person. But, God, he drives me nuts. In the background when I'm trying to listen to Biggie and Puffy's just back there. Yeah. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. I want a re-released version of Biggie tracks with no fucking P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean fucking Comey, whatever the fuck his stupid ass name is. I can't stand that guy at all. At all. Oh my God. I'm not mad though. That's the important part. I'm not mad. Not mad at all. It does not make my blood boil every fucking time I hear any of Biggie's songs, Biggie's such a good rapper. Like, just, it's so infuriating. Oh God. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. This is good shit, man. I think QB stands for Queensbridge, right? Am I remembering my boroughs correctly? I'm remembering, like, Nas. Which track is it off of Illmatic where he's shouting out all the different areas? Brooklyn, and they talk. I think Queensbridge is one of them. Anyway, I think that's what QB stands for. Where they rhyme furious. Rep every borough with G's, they keep it thorough in their section. That sounds like a little nod. I'm thorough in every borough. That sounds like a little bit of a Jay-Z nod. Maybe not. And maybe it's just a rhyming scheme, and it's that simple. Ride around with guns for the protection where cops kill you over your complexion. Where they get work from Dominican connections. You don't want to be in the mix without your weapon. Because it's real like that. Get yourself killed like that. In the street with your heat, you get peeled like that. I love this. Put down your pen. Your rap book is not important. Your shit trash. Don't even open it. That was good. I like that shit. There's something else in here. We're big, y'all Pomeranian. We're big dog. I mean, you're all Pomeranian. I hate Pomeranians too. I don't know which is worse, P. Diddy or Pomeranians. I can't decide which is worse. Which sounds worse in the background? A yapping Pomeranian or P. Diddy? When I reach the afterlife, I will ask whatever gods there are that question, and they'll say, this is the purpose of existence, to determine the answer to this question, which is more annoying. Oh, fuck. I feel better. Listening to music is always such a joy. We the last of a rare breed. Playing with me until hell freeze. No, I blast and squeeze. No, bug. No, bug. Oh, God. I guess that's what I get for talking shit, right? About things that are annoying. Now I get to be annoyed by a fly. Well, let's go to track 5. That way I'm not just sitting here waving at a fly in my face. And we'll listen to more music, and you can just laugh at me while I get tortured. Track 5 is called Down For You, or track 6. I'm sorry, track 6. Produced by Havoc. Jumping in. Here we go.
Yeah, say that, talk that shit to me. Everything about you be it for me. What the hell?
Oh, I feel like I know this sample.
This not normal, can't keep my mind off you. Took what I taught you to a whole other level. Hard cold, but you work your way into my mental. I was in trouble from the minute that I met you. Flying colors, but you passed when
Where do I know this sample from?
Part of self, know I'm rough around the edges. Blame it on the trenches and shit.
This is a great beat.
How I'm feeling now, it's not what I expected, but I'm going with the flow. Wild sex grabbing on your throat. Down for shit that I ain't even know.
Oh, see, it hurts me to keep you in my heart. Being in love is my downfall, and I'll be down for you.
Silk shirts in my chest show this ice work. I blew a
I gotta pause real quick. I gotta get my fly assassin. Hold on. Okay, there's a fly. Kitty, there's a fly. This is Voodoo. He is a bug assassin. When there's a bug, he fucking loses his shit. You do, in a good way. In a wonderful way, Kitty. I'm not judging you. And kills flies. Like, it's so fun to watch, and he loves it. And of course, now that I've picked you up and disturbed you from your nap, the fly is going to leave, huh? But I need you to hang out, Kitty. Okay? Just hang out. All right, let's keep listening to music. I apologize for the distraction.
This at HGR from afar at a Georgia Smith concert show. Probably respond like Holly did. I got a list. Tiana, Zoe, Saldana, Madonna. Wish I could twist. I don't care. Pull your hair. Crack first night. That's how it be. Sneaky link nah. Keep a gumar like Gotti's freaks. We mobbing deep. Have Nas and P. She gotta be high quality to ride with me improperly.
Oh, it's Nas. Shit, my bad.
Maybe that broke tooth version of me was. I'm old school now. Cabinet fireplace Persian rug. I hold you down. Send a plane for you, new Birkins, we hit the ground running. The homies laughing and clown because I found someone.
I had no questions on the things left behind. Oh, see, it hurts me to keep you in my heart. Loving you is my downfall, then I'll be down for you.
For all things relaxing, jacuzzi on the roof.
Okay, I'm going to pause here so I can look at lyrics, and then I'm also going to I got to deal with this fly because it's way too distracting. I apologize. I'm fucking up this whole reaction to this track, but there you go. All right, well, Voodoo is officially on the hunt. I apologize. Very annoying. You know, one thing I thought, every now and then I think to myself, you know, if I had control, like what would I do? What would I do to torture those who need to be tortured? And one day I was like, oh, just flies. You know, like if you find a fucking lamp, right? Magic lamp, and you can make 3 wishes, right? Like anybody who's just evil, awful, like to the core, right? And I'm not talking in a, we're going to legally define it, but like in a magical, you make a wish and it just happens that all the evil, awful people are going to get tortured. That I would just have them constantly surrounded by flies at all 24/7. No matter what they do, no matter where they go, no matter how much bug spray there is, nothing, just always flies. Always. I think that'd be great. Until they change their ways. Then the flies go away. So basically the idea would be if you saw somebody walking around and there were no flies around them, then they're a good person. And if there were tons of flies, they're a terrible person. That's great. I think it's fair. It's equal. It lets you decide who you are as a person. You can make changes if you get tired of all these flies bothering you. But I've fucking ruined the distraction, or the reaction to this song, which fucking amazing so far. I really want to place the sample. I feel like I've heard it before. The like ascending string notes. But anyway, let's talk about, let's finish the track, I guess. I've ruined the reaction to this track. Let's finish the track, then we'll look at lyrics.
Out in Singapore laughing so hard, the Clico came out my nose. Ew, priceless memories, I suppose. Pack a few changes of clothes, couple suits, bathing, formal jeans and some boots. We don't do the chancletas, but we do the goose sandals with the blue and red strap. My crew,
I like this beat a lot.
On that
And Prodigy sounds great here too.
Audemars, Vacheron, Hugh blow the wrist. Diamonds is for chicks, we distinguish gangsters. It separates us from these wannabe famous.
Oh, see, it hurts me to keep you in my heart.
Hurts me to keep you in my heart. Great track. Initially I thought maybe the track was going to be more directed toward or about Prodigy. Because Havoc's verse, talk that shit to me, everything about you, be infamy. What the hell you done did to me? This is not normal. Can't keep my mind off you. I taught you to a whole other level. Heart cold, but you worked your way into my mental. I was in trouble from the minute I met you. Flying curls, but you passed my test. You pardon self. No, I'm rough around the edges. Blame it on the trenches. The shit I won't mention. I don't feel it now. It's not what I expected. I'm going with the flow. Wild sex grabbing on your throat. Obviously not about Prodigy. Not about Prodigy. Down for shit that I ain't even know. None of these bitches come close. Fuck it on my mama, you the goat. Okay, so this is a kind of like a, I don't want to say a hardcore love song, but like we'll say rough and tough love song. Yeah. Silk shirts and my chest show this ice work. I blew a kiss at her from afar at a Georgia Smith concert. That's who's singing the chorus. She'll probably respond like Holly did, and I got a list. Let's see, what's this about? Let's call back to Nas's feature on Mobb Deep's track, It's Mine, where he rapped, Halle Berry blew a kiss at the Barbra Streisand concert. Okay. Halle Berry has frequently addressed references to her in Nas's lyrics during interviews. On the show Hot Ones, she thought the kiss to her was likely about a doppelganger. However, in a later interview on Sway, she confirmed she blew Nas a kiss. Oh, very nice. I got a list. Tiana, Zoe Saldana. She's fucking hot, Zoe Saldana. Madonna, wish I could twist. I don't care. Pull your hair. Crack first night. That's how it be. Sneaky link. Huh. Okay, so this is just kind of like a, not a super duper sappy, lovey R&B type of song, but a love song all the same. Am I still a thug? Maybe that broke tooth version of me was. I'm old school now. What's this about? Oh, we had a chip tooth. Oh, okay. Cabernet, fireplace, Persian rug, I'll hold you down. Send a plane for you, Two Perkins, we hit the ground running. That was a good track. I'm glad, I'm kind of relieved that it's more of like just a love song and not something specific to Prodigy. Because initially, while I was distracted by the fly, that I probably deserve for talking so much shit. Right? A little bit of a karma fly right there. I thought I was screwing up a song that was a little bit more, had a little bit more depth to it. Good track, though. I like this one. Dude, this album fucking solid. I've got 6 for 6 on check marks so far. Let's go to 7. It's called Taj Mahal. Producer's The Alchemist. I'm missing, so on Genius here, they're not showing all the features. It is on Spotify. No feature here, other than The Alchemist as the producer. Here we go, track 7, Taj Mahal.
Word, man. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here tonight, man. Word, P. Call up the peoples, man.
Call up the peoples.
Let's get the fuck up out of here. Let's
7 p.m. and I just woke up. 8 p.m. and my bulletproof
Just woke
truck.
up.
9 p.m. Scoop the Alchemist. And 30 more niggas meet me in Queensbridge.
Queensbridge.
10 p.m. we drove to AC.
QB.
Midnight on the dot, we parked the V's. Then we went up in the Taj Mahal. Hit the crap table, blackjack table and all. I hit the $100 slot machine for 30,000. My wife hit the roulette wheel for 5,000.
The money frontin' niggas get to see.
Then we hit the club, Blackberry and more, and bottles above. Now, live on stage for you to see. Top shot, I ran out of steam, but tried as hard as look. 7 p.m. and I just woke up. 8 p.m.
I just want to laugh because from the city that never sleeps, we take power naps. But then he's talking about waking up at 7 p.m. It's like, motherfucker, what do you mean you take power nap? You've been sleeping all day. If you're waking up at 7 p.m., you've been asleep all day. The fuck are you talking about? Anyway, I'm just being silly. I thought that was fucking funny right there. I don't know how I feel about the beat on this one. It's the la la la's in the background. Maybe it'll grow on me. It's been 75 whole seconds, right? But initially I'm kind of like, but let's keep going.
And pray to God I don't gotta give my shooters a call. I remember vividly when them Rugers went off. We was in a distant land throwing mad bands. Comfortable around the killers, now the blood is on our hands. Outran poverty, but shit like
poverty.
this, opposite of progress and put your life at risk. Wanna roll a dice? It's the flick of the wrist. Metaphorically, your finger and you gotta be quick. With the trigger, niggas mad, the bitches on my dick.
8 p.m. in my bulletproof
I'm okay with this
truck.
one.
9
I'm not
p.m.
super in love with
Scoop the
this one.
Alchemist.
It's fine.
30 more niggas meet me in Queensbridge. 10 p.m. we drove to AC. Midnight on the dot, we parked the V's. Then we went up in the Taj
I don't know if I would
Mahal.
skip
Hit the
it,
crap table, blackjack table
but
and all.
Of the album, of the tracks that we've heard so far, this is bottom of the list for me. Taj Mahal. Ooh. I don't know what the doo-doo is about. Okay, yeah, not super into that one. Not super into that one. Outran poverty, but shit like this, opposite of progress and put your life at risk. Wanna roll the dice? It's the flick of the wrist. I like how he said that. The flick of the wrist. Metaphorically, your finger, and you gotta be quick. With the trigger, people mad and bitches on my dick. I don't gotta get fly. I was born like this. Around 2 p.m., all you heard was sirens. Get the fuck out there because the temperature's rising. Out of there. I hit the $100 slot machine for $30,000. Nice. Wife hit the roulette wheel for $5,000. Get the money. Front people get deceased. Like, let's get the fuck out of here. We've got our money. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Then we hit the club. Blackberry and more, bottles above. Live on stage for you to see. The head in charge, the one and only. I don't understand. So the annotation is saying like this HNIC. I guess maybe that's what people, that's an abbreviation for this phrase. Okay. Okay. From the city that never sleeps, we take power naps. And by the way, I woke up at 7 p.m. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's keep going. This is track 8. It's called Mr. Magik. Producers Havoc. I don't see any features listed, so drop it in track 8, Mr. Magik.
So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I should like to present
I like that sound.
I'll make you disappear like that rabbit in a hat trick. They call me Mr. Magic. They call me Mr. Magic.
I'll cut your body up like that magic trick.
They call me Mr. Magic.
Yeah.
Make you disappear like that rabbit in a hat
They
trick.
call me Mr. Magic. They call me Mr. Magic.
I'll cut your body up like that magic trick.
They call me Mr. Magic. They call me Mr. Magic. Abracadabra, I toss a cadaver in the Florida swamp. They'll find you never. The first 48 to be a waste. They crying
First
at your
48 be a
weight at a
waste.
picture of your face. Holy alligator shit, I make them disappear. You vanish off the earth, posing threats overhead. I don't need a magic wand made of Hollywood. It's not an optical illusion. The boy gone for good. Memories,
Jesus, man.
eulogies,
Jesus.
and yes, I don't give a fuck. May your soul get no rest. May your family grieve with broken hearts and stress. Cause when it came to me, you ain't give a fuck less. Pour a couple shots of the throne on your bones. Wicked ritualistic black magic when I go. I don't stop till I'm satisfied. Damn if I leave a nigga, damn it's not. Leave a nigga with nothing but ether blowing in the sky. Recycle you, take a deep breath,
Jesus,
inhale a
dude.
stench. It
Jesus.
ain't nothing like the smell of some well done revenge.
Dude, like earlier I was complaining, right? You know, a little nitpicky about, you know, I'm not super into like the lyrical content, whatever, right? I don't connect with it. And haven't tossed a lot of bodies in the Florida swamp. It's been a while, you know, right? But what I like about this is that I feel like this is full throttle. And I feel like this is something being said in a way I have not heard it said before. Like some of that's I think probably my core issue with gangster rap and why I don't enjoy it as much is after a while I feel like a lot of the shit talking, I've heard it. Like, yeah, you're the best and yeah, you're the toughest. And like I feel like I've just kind of heard so many artists more or less say the same thing. I've never heard someone say this. I've never heard someone talking about, I'm going to fucking chop you up and throw you in the swamp and the alligator's going to eat you and your family's going to cry and you're going to get no rest. Like, and I like how he did this. So even though, you know, like, yeah, I don't connect with this on a personal level, it's well done. It's well done. And I wonder if that's why, that's probably something about metal that I do enjoy is it's not so much connecting with, like, you just fucking go all in. And I suppose there are artists that do that, but at the same time, sometimes it starts to turn into a trope where it's like everybody talks about how they're the best, and it's like, well, then none of you are the best because all of you are the best. Anyway, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. This is a great verse. I want to like be appalled and offended and this is terrible because technically it is, but no, this is a fucking amazing verse. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. I'm gonna pour Patron on your bones, wicked ritualistic black magic when I go, won't stop till I'm satisfied. Oh my god, dude. Leave with nothing but ether blowing in the sky. Recycle you, take a deep breath, inhale the stench. Ain't nothing like the smell of some well done revenge. Like, that is fucking hardcore, dude. Hardcore. They'll never find you. Or they'll find you never. First 48, be a waste. Crying at your wake at a picture of your face. Holy alligator shit, I'll make them just... Like, that was a great fucking verse. Great verse. Let's keep going. Jesus.
They call me Mr. Magic. They call me Mr. Magic.
I'll cut your body up like that
I'm almost
magic
nervous
trick.
for the second verse because I feel like it can't live up to the first one.
Perform off the books. It's not for little kids, nah, this is for adults.
Sleight of the hand, I reach for the banger in my waistband and bang you like it's nothing. Won't even see it coming.
I can swallow fire, plus walk on water. It's
Like how
just
they're
me
weaving
drinking
in
on
here.
51, smoking dust.
Chris Angel, David Blaine, those my sons.
I make your body float when I throw you in the huts in the
District attorney office, try to indict me, I make.
The witness and the case go away. I cut your body up like that magic trick.
They call me Mr. Magic, they call me Mr. Magic.
Yeah, that's a good track. Good track, dude. Yeah, fuck yeah. I like that one. Officially, I'm offended, of course. It's terrible. The kids shouldn't be listening to it's awful stuff. They're talking about cutting people up and throwing them into the swamp. It's terrible. Although, it's kind of like, what do they call it when you take your vegetables and you put them in the box outside and, composting. It's like composting for humans. Jesus, dude. Oh, my God. Okay. Track 9 is called Score Points. We got The Alchemist producing. Dude, what a fucking cool album so far. We're about halfway. Yeah, a little over halfway now. All right, here we go. Dropping in track 9. Score Points.
Tough. Tough goddamn. Okay. You're preying on the weak ones over there. I see you. Okay. You would do that shit to a real gangster, nigga. Fuck is up? Well, y'all niggas know who to do that shit. Do that shit to me. Do that shit to me. Bring that shit over here, yo. What the fuck, yo? Y'all niggas ain't tough. What the fuck is going on?
Love the beat switch. Yeah.
Yo, look. I feel strange every day, like something
This
about
is
to
fucking
happen
great.
bad. Prepared for the worst, anticipate the best. I think positive, but my thoughts have undertones. I do my best to keep it balanced, but it thunder rolls. Keep a storm
Ooh,
brewing.
yes.
Don't make God
Yes.
strike lightning on your body. Get your life ruined. My intuition forces me to pay attention. Like AK-47s, force bullets through them vests. My eyes pierce you, I see clear through. Too much murder, my emotions are fear-proof. My friends' bodies was riddled with bullets. They killed Yami with a bat, he ain't see it coming. They shot my cousin Manu in the face with the Uzi, and we still out here thugging. Yeah,
God,
it's not a movie.
distortion
Scrubbing
grumble.
blood out the carpet of the back seat. I ride around for days looking for you actually. Thought you knew something, but you ain't know a fuck thing.
Goddamn,
Thought you
dude.
was hard, you really just a soft team. I'm not a bully, I don't prey on weaklings. You only earn points if they squeal.
Interesting. You only earn points if they squeal. I do like this idea of you only score points on a gangster. I'm not a bully. I don't prey on weaklings. You speaking like you're tough. Get treated like you mean it. Dude, this is a fucking great beat. Great beat. Too much murder. My emotions are fear-proof. My friend's body is riddled with bullets. They killed Yami with a bat. He ain't seen it coming. They shot my cousin Manu in the face with their Uzi. And we're still out here thugging. It's not a movie. Scrubbing blood out the carpet of the back seat. I'll ride around for days looking for you, actually. Yeah. Every now and then I just think to myself, when you see these people, whoever it is, whether it's the local pastor, or the news, or the artist, we got to stop the violence. We got to stop the violence. Yeah, sure, I agree. But you see your cousin, you get your own buddy get killed with a bat. It's on. Like no one's coming up to you and going, "Hey man, you got to stop the violence. Too many people getting killed." And you, at best, you go, "Yeah, you're right, but before we stop the violence, there's one more motherfucker that needs to die," basically, right? I'll stop the violence as soon as the guy that killed my cousin, as soon as he's dead, then we'll stop the violence. And of course, that's how the cycle just keeps going, because now the person they kill has got to get revenge for that death, and then so on and so on. But I feel like, all this, the genocide that is being committed by Israel in Gaza and fully supported by the U.S. government, because the U.S. government hasn't stopped it, and they're still sending money and weapons and what have you. Gaza is gone, and anybody who manages to survive that shit, anyone of the Palestinian side, right, forever, they will hate Israelis forever. That is something that you will never ever forgive, forget, let go of, get over forever. And so when people, I don't know if they're being serious or what, but when people act like, I don't understand why they can't get along, because they've just been murdering each other for decades, for centuries, forever. It's never going to stop. It can't stop until basically one side is gone, essentially. Because you don't, it's burnt into your brain. These fucking people destroyed my family, my home, my country, my people, this is awful right here. What we're looking at lyrically, have somebody having to experience that. These fucking race wars, whatever the fuck you want to call them in the Middle East, man. It's like that times 1,000. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, sorry for keeping it so light, y'all. This shit just weighs on my mind. There's part of me that wants to fix it, and it's like, that's nice. That's nice that you want to fix it. Good for you for believing there's hope. Good for you. Yeah, all right. You keep on trying to have hope when it comes to certain things. Fuck, man. Let's keep listening to the track. This is a great beat. Great fucking beat. Let's hear, we'll hear what Havoc has to say. I'll back it up just a little bit so we'll catch his drop in.
In that last song, bragged about how you gonna clap shit. Or your math wrong, the way you move, looking ass backwards. Perhaps it's the fact you niggas really not factors. They attention whores, chasing clout till they get that bloody mouth. Yak for that money pouch and jewelry things. Yeah, the cat's out the bag, you ain't like that, nigga. Pull they skirt up, they working with vagina, nigga.
Thought you knew something, but you ain't know a fuck thing.
Oh, I get it.
We
Okay.
thought you was hard, you really just a soft team. You only score points on a gangster.
That growling distortion. That shit is fucking great.
Shit they violated. You only earn points if they squeal.
It's a great track. Score Points is fucking great. Score Points might be my favorite. Super fucking sinister beat. Love how Prodigy sounds for the chorus. I can't hear what the guy is yelling in the background. Great track. Great track. When it pop off, you disappear. I kind of started, my brain started wandering off second half of the verse. So when we got to the end of the verse with this pull their skirt up, I was like, what? So let's read the second half so I can see what I missed. I don't sweat or let that shit stress. I trust the process. When it pop off, you disappear like rabbit and hat tricks. In that last song, bragged about how you're gonna clap shit, all your math wrong, the way you move, looking ass backwards. Perhaps it's the fact that you really not factors. They're attention whores, chasing clout till they get that bloody mouth. Yap for that money pouch and jewelry things. Yeah, the cat's out the bag. You ain't like that. Pull the skirt up to work with vagina. Okay, so like, attention, whores, and you maybe like prostitution, pull the skirt up, cat's out of the bag. You could say that as pussy, all that kind of stuff. Okay, I wonder who he's talking about. I wonder. In that last song, bragged about how you gonna clap shit. I wonder who that's directed toward. Don't know. Score Points. Good track. The fucking production was amazing. Let's go to 10. It's called My Era, produced by The Alchemist. I don't see any features listed. Next one has Nas, though. Jumping into track 10, My Era.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Now we do this shit. I told him. Yeah. R.I.P. You can't
little
tell
jump
me
up.
my pop's dead. Bandana P, you see this rag on my head? That's a gang sign. Infamous, the only gang I bang like the 35th and push that line. R.A.P. the greatest rapper of all time. Your favorite rapper got all my songs on a hard drive. You laugh like it's funny when I told you some real shit, and cry like a pussy when you see it's legit. Me and Dutch got the lane stopped up, New York traffic.
Dipset, LOX.
Tupac and Biggie, Snoop, the Dog Pound. We live forever, my era stay golden.
My era stay golden.
HAV, PROD, IGY, body you on IG Live. Niggas soft for real, like key lime pie. You not like that, so fall back, don't be that guy. We the greatest of all time, if I say so myself. Ain't a place on the planet that the mob ain't felt. Niggas whack, made a project, whole thing got shelved. Attention halls, niggas out here just praying for some help. Make me wonder,
I love that.
what's really in their chromosome. But wait, probably get cancer for that.
Wu-Tang and Mobb Deep.
Fucking cool, man. I like how it's basically a nod to the 90s.
Nas,
Especially all these
Jay-Z.
different groups, artists are talking about here, shouting out.
Tupac and Biggie, Junior Mafia, the Outlaws. We live forever, my era stay golden.
I love that fucking drum. Love it. This is a fucking cool track. God damn, dude. This is great. So far, the only one I've kind of been on was Taj Mahal. That's it. Everything else has been good. Very good. And that's, that's kind of saying something for me, just because I don't get into the gangster rap shit too much, but this is fucking good. This is fucking good. Me and Dutch got the lane stopped. New York traffic, LA traffic. They're stuck on this rap shit. We're cool like the chimney truck. I don't know what shimmy or chimney truck is. The lab like the soup kitchen. Put love in it. Put my foot in it. I don't get it. Put my foot in it. I don't get it. Not in the soup, right? You don't put it in the soup. Vintage wine. This vintage wine. You a trendy vodka. This Henny rocks straight like that. She want the hard stuff. She want a gentleman with an iron hand who talk that talk and live that life. That's my shit. Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep, Big Pun, Nas, Jay-Z. I haven't heard these two. Dipset, LOX. I don't know those two. Tupac, Biggie, Snoop, Dogg Pound. I gotta do Doggy Style. I've never heard Doggy Style. Can you believe that shit? I've never heard Snoop's Doggy Style album. People soft for real, like key lime pie. We're the greatest of all time, if I say so myself. Ain't a place on the planet the mob ain't felt. People made a project, whole thing got shelved. They'll take your hearts. People out here just praying for some help. Make me wonder what's really in the chromosome, but wait, probably get canceled for that. Let's get back to the rap. Y'all just came after the fact. So I'm laughing at that. How are you going to rationalize that? That's a capital crime. Got shot for less, Brody. Asinine dimensions, so say less, homie. Axel Foley, of course, is, God, I can see his face. Beverly Hills Cop. I can see his face. Very popular actor. Anyway, I can't remember his name. I know his brother had all those great skits on the Dave Chappelle show about the real Hollywood stories. Charlie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. It's funny. I have to think of Dave Chappelle pretending to be whatever that other guy's name is. My brain is fried. Making fun of Eddie Murphy's brother. To remember Eddie Murphy's name from fucking Beverly Hills Cop. Well, as long as you get there, right? As long as you find the answer. Of course, now I can't remember the other guy. Oh, shit. God, those skits were hilarious. I remember when that shit came out. That's all anybody talked about. Those skits were so fucking funny. They're still funny. I need to watch them again. It's been a while. Let's go to 11. Pour the Henny, produced by Havoc. We got Mobb Deep and Nas listed here. Track 11, Pour the Henny. We'll keep fucking rolling on this amazing album. If this closes out with just a bunch of good songs, thank you, first of all, so far, Mobb Deep, for not putting together a bunch of like filler songs. No filler so far, in my opinion. Anyway, track 11, Pour the Henny.
Yeah. Lord forgive me, pour the Henny, punish many, my word bond.
Yeah.
Not James Bond, a money penny. Talk friendly or the Desi make confetti. In the cut like machete till I'm ready. QB baby, we rise to the occasion. Didn't know niggas this soon to be awakened. How they sleep with the truth in their faces. Yelling fuck the world, I'm out here making new races. Middle finger to a racist. Hammer out, tell a coward take 10 paces. Limestone over the body, no traces. Just the basics, the other way, fake shit. Stay grip like
this is
my main
fucking great
bitch,
too,
protect
man.
that. Tell you what it is, this that you ain't gotta guess rap. Everything a lesson to a fool is a setback. So they love my style, guess what? She keep her legs wrapped, nigga. Middle finger to our enemies. I'ma hold it down even if I catch a felony.
So pause real quick. Good beats, great flow, great rhymes. That's it. That's it, man. Fucking, that's it.
Laid out till my heart come to a stop, and then my eyes close. I live the full life. Don't cry for me.
Man, this is
Real
fucking
life
great.
king of New
This is
York,
fucking
the top
great.
of the heat. I did songs with Mary J. Blige, my nigga. Mariah Carey, Big Pun, and Nas, my nigga. I did tours with Biggie Smalls, my nigga. Eminem, 50 Cent, I did it all, my nigga. The shows, the hotels, and the after parties. When that sun goes down, yeah, the moon shine for me, cuz.
Middle finger to our
This-
enemies. I'ma hold
this
it down
might be my
even if I
favorite.
catch a felony.
This is a fucking banger.
Open season, open sesame.
Talk what I've been through in life, what I encountered. It's sort of like blowing a trumpet, making announcements. A sermon that's disturbing to a serpent. A blessing to anyone in attendance. As soon as you hear the verbiage, I miss to throw your frame in the stretcher if you deserve it. Reverse prophetic, I saw you truth hitting in verses. Whatever come out of Satan's mouth is a lie perverted. It's hell out here, so keep God close on purpose. Life is a small hill to a mountain climber. I'm a 10-time champion, real life survivor. I've been on the ropes a few times, probably been almost smoked a few times, but everything will evolve in due time. I know that this ending is not the end, just some new beginnings for P. We pour out some hand.
Yeah.
We miss you.
Middle finger to our enemies. I'ma hold it down even if I catch a felony.
Fucking great song. I can't believe that was 4 minutes. Like that was like that, dude. Great song. Great song. I would. I was thinking. I want to say, Nas had an excellent verse, and then a little voice in my head went, "Yeah, but he already knows." yeah, he already knows. That was an excellent verse. You could be bored to death or either die laughing, both while you're still living, hopefully in high fashion. Talk what I've been through in life, what I've encountered. It's sort of like blowing a trumpet, making announcements. A sermon that's disturbing to a serpent. A blessing to anyone in attendance as soon as you hear the verbiage. I missed your throw your frame in a stretcher if you deserve it. Reverse prophetic. I saw your truth hidden in verses. Whatever come out of Satan's mouth is a lie perverted. It's hell out here, so keep God close on purpose. Life is a small hill to a mountain climber. Love that line. Love that line. I'm a 10-time champion, real life survivor. I've been on the ropes a few times, probably been almost smoked a few times, but everything will evolve in due time. I know that this ending is not the end, just some new beginnings for P. We pour out some hen. We miss you. Great fucking verse. Great fucking verse. Yeah. Good shit, man. Good shit. I liked Havoc's verse too, honestly. Lord, forgive me, pour the Henny, punish many, my word, Bond, not James Bond, the money penny. Money penny, of course, is like James Bond's assistant or something like that. Talk friendly or the Desi make confetti in the cut like machete till I'm ready. QB baby, rise to the occasion. Didn't know people was soon to be awakened. Out there sleep with the truth in their faces, yelling, fuck the world. I'm out here making new races. Middle finger to a races. Hear him out. Tell a coward, take 10 paces. I don't understand that one. Hear him out. Tell a coward, take 10 paces. Like if this is, maybe he means like he's talking about somebody saying, well, let's hear them out. in terms of the racist, rather than give them the middle finger, let's hear them out, and then you tell that person, you're a coward, take 10 paces, that type of a thing. Maybe, I don't know. Limestone over the body, no traces, just the basics. The other way, fake shit. Stay gripped, life my main bitch. Protect that. Tell you what it is, just that you ain't got a guess rap. Everything a lesson to a fool, it's a setback. I love that line. Everything is a lesson. Everything is a lesson. To fools, it's a setback. The fools don't appreciate the setbacks. They just see it as a setback instead of taking it as a lesson. Fucking learn from that shit. Learn from that shit. Love that line. God damn it, dude. That is like super, like that's got to be a quote somewhere. We're going to put that somewhere. God, that is so good. Everything a lesson. To fool, to setback. And then followed up by more poetry. Shorty loved my style. Guess where she keeps her legs wrapped? Oh, it's fucking great, dude. Oh, God. That's so funny. It's so funny. So anyway, I started blasting. It just feels like that, right? Like somebody just saying probably one of the best things I've ever heard in terms of its, brevity, eloquence, what have you. And then it's followed up by Shorty keeps her legs wrapped around me. Oh, it's fucking great, dude. It's fucking great. Talking about, I did songs with Mary J. Blige, Mariah Carey, Big Pun, Nas, Biggie Smalls, Eminem, 50 Cent. Those are big fucking names, man. Big names. This album's incredible. Let's keep going, man. Holy shit. Holy shit. The next one is called Clear Black Nights. Mobb Deep, Raekwon, Ghostface Killah, produced by Havoc. It's got some Wu-Tang in the joint. Here's track 12, Clear Black Nights.
Looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpio child, it was written in the stars. I will be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back and right back there. Over and again, this is so not fair. You got a gun, so those we don't fear. You got an army, well pardon me, I'm not scared. Out my way, I'm getting a piece of paper out there. You in denial if you think I'm not top tier. You just a dirty pussy nigga. Pap smear, I'm a dirty New York who love to crack beers. Over your head, I'm over their heads. God. I'm over being angry and just focus the bread.
Made peace with the shit that I couldn't change, and took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sit your $5 ass down for a nigga make change. Got sharper with the aim. With a product you can trust, and on anything I put my name.
Yeah.
For life
Fuck
in
yeah.
that symphony. Never switched up, even though I'm on that different shit.
Hey yo, 32 bar scribes, tablets imprinted with mean darts. You can see the verse come alive. I'm a gel like petroleum, bigger diamonds than Rodian truck jury. My tongue spit hellfire, get scorched from the flames. That's your favorite.
I was wanting the drums to come back.
Passes, jump out, gun aiming with ball bucker masses. If the price is right, I'll snatch your life. Head cracked so many times and had cracked up dice. Call up the monkeys. Sick honey badgers and gorillas. Executive suite meetings, we polying with killers. The disco ball spins in alligator villas. New Year's 4 million is falling out the ceiling.
Yo, Pico green, seeds
the
on
guitar.
supreme. Blow shots, it's like the
my
90s
God.
beat the dream. Leather pants, Stan Smith, some blings. 850 a rag on it, we kings. Ran every project, they
Dude.
know us, the glows up. Slang came out of apartments, toasting roll-ups. Eat club, where's your mittens? Mine, they grumpy, get funky like chitlins.
Dude, this is fucking
Siblings,
great.
the streets is horror, tomorrow we strengthen. Let's get it together, just us, one amendment.
Yeah. Either
God
you with
damn,
or you
dude.
against. Is you a simp or you stand on 10? Real shit revive it again. Make me ask you again.
God damn, dude. What a fucking song. That might be my favorite. Is that 4 favorites now that we have? This dude, I'm impressed. I wasn't, I didn't really have high expectations. I was hoping it would be good, right? Hopefully it's just decent. This is exceeding like hopes, basically, right? Like I was coming in kind of here, hoping it'd be up here, and we're up here. Like, oh my God, dude, when the fucking production rolls into the guitar for Raekwon's verse, oh my God. Oh, and honestly, Ghostface Killah, they pulled the drums out, but then they dropped back in. I was so happy to hear the drums come back in on his verse. Fuck yeah, dude. Shit got real. Had to pack torpedo. No fuck shit. Break bread with your own people. Made peace with the shit that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Fucking amen, sir. Amen. And Havoc, did you do the production on this? Yes, you did. Fuck. Havoc putting fucking heart and soul into this one, man. Heart and soul into this one. Jesus. I love like essentially the duality of man, right? You're just a dirty pussy pep smear. In the same song as you're making peace with shit you can't change, taking responsibility, anything else is lame. It's fucking great, dude. It's great. Set your $5 ass down before I make change. Got sharper with the aim with a product you can trust. Stand on anything I put my name. Marked my life in that symphony. Never switched up, even though I'm on that different shit. 32 bar scribed, tablets imprinted with mean darts. You can see the verse come alive. I'm a gel like petroleum, big of diamonds, Nairobi, drunk jury waving woo flags at the podium. Harvest the freshest grains. Gelato strains. I model the best bangers and wallows out for men. Blasted stylistic dinosaur rings. My tongue spit hellfire. Get scorched from the flames. That's your favorite. Yes, it is. Rapping show with backstage passes. Jump out, gun aiming. Bucket masses. If the price is right, I'll snatch your life. Head cracked so many times. Had cracked up dice. Called the monkey. I don't understand what the fuck he's going on about there. And honestly, Raekwon's verse, I couldn't hear it. All I heard was incredible, beautiful guitar mixed into the production. I didn't hear a damn thing he said. I apologize. Raekwon, I didn't hear a fucking word you said. Havoc just took over from there. White thugs and mittens. Some of y'all lost limbs. From mines, no repentance. Old winners were mitten. E-Club, where's your mittens? Mine ain't grumpy. Get funky like chitlins. Siblings, the streets is horror. Tomorrow we strengthen. Let's get it together. Just us. One amendment. Either you with or you're against. Is you a simp or you stand on 10. Love that line. Love that line. Time to separate the mice from the men. Real shit. Revive it again. I know. I'm assuming he's kind of talking about hip hop there. The time to separate the mice from the men, but honestly, I feel like that's something I'm struggling with myself. What I choose to do, what I choose to not do, what I choose to say, what I choose to not say about certain things that are going on. It's tough. Like, on one hand, I feel like it doesn't matter what I say because all the awful things in the world are going to keep happening. On the other hand, I feel like it's more important than ever to say it. On one hand, I feel like if I say something, I jeopardize my job because I am federally employed. At least the potential's there. On the other hand, isn't that how control works? On the other hand, does it even fucking matter? Like, but I want to stand for something, right? I don't want to, it's not about I want to mean something. It's I want to represent something. I want to be a role model for something. But there's also truth in strategy. And there are a lot of people out there that'll just make a big hubbub on the internet and on Twitter and whatever. And sometimes I feel like, That's a bit of a molehill you're fighting over right there. That's not the mountain. But you win the war by winning the battles. You know, I don't know. I really don't know. That's the truth of it. And I think it's okay to just acknowledge from time to time in life, us as individuals, when life is happening and all this shit's going on, it's okay to just go, I don't know. I don't know what we're supposed to do. I don't know how we're supposed to fix this. I don't know what position I'm supposed to take, what risks are appropriate, what is the best decision strategically, if it even fucking matters at all. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. Hopefully that little session, if there's anybody out there who's feeling the same way, hopefully it helps to feel, not alone, if that's the thing. One thing I do feel is that all this screeching online, I don't think it helps. I think it makes it worse. I think it makes a lot of noise. Because when it is time to actually sound the alarm, all the alarms have already been ringing for years, so you can't hear it. Can't hear it. All the shit that was being said about Trump 10 years ago is being said now. It feels a little bit more appropriate now. 10 years ago, not so much. God, I mean, they used to call George Bush a Nazi. You go listen to George Bush now, he sounds so fucking meek and tame and mild and nothing compared to what we're seeing these days, right? But I don't know. Again, I don't know. I wish I did. I wish I could be smart and have it all together and have all the answers and what have you, but I just don't. Thank you, Havoc, for posing the question and having giving me time to consider it. Let's go to 13. It's called Discontinued. There are no features here. Produced by Havoc. Drop it into 13. Discontinued.
Listen. I never had to think hard. I just put my heart in it. I don't bust my brain cells. I just put my soul in it. Deep from within my spirit, I put inspiration. To be dope is in my blood. I don't take vacations. Now watch me as I slay this and observe my cadence. In the word, I'm greatness. You ain't heard? I'm dangerous, superb. They'll play this when I'm dead and gone. I'm still here. I live on. I'm so strong. You cannot kill my vibe. I never go through writer's block. I don't even know what that is. I don't do no fuck shit, and I fuck with who is. All of my niggas that stand up. All my bitches is bad as fuck. My life is so awesome. I gotta stand back like what the fuck.
They don't make them like us no more. Snakes in the grass, so you know I'm cutting my lawn.
I'm cool with this one.
Know what type of time I'm on.
Like it isn't as good, but some of the last few songs have been so fucking good.
Start swinging, got them leaking like a mob ringing. Won't stop until motherfuckers is not breathing. Dick riding motherfuckers eyes swapping semen. I'm the meaning, definition, we not even and not ever, never will. Let's bet a mill, incredible, sick with it, my metal ill. Don't project your mental ills on me, chill. They fake it and fake, think about it, give me the chills. I'm the reals, give you it all, no piecemeal. Eat what you kill, can't teach you the skill. If they don't comprehend from this, I don't know what will. They don't make them like us no more. Snakes in the grass,
I take it back, I kinda like this one. I kinda like this one. I kinda like this one.
Ones in your circle compromising y'all. The infamous. They don't make
I like that
them
it's shorter.
No more. Snakes in the grass,
It's like just
so
a
you
good
know I'm
quick
cutting
pop.
my lawn.
Yeah, I like that one. Dude, this is a good fucking album. Good fucking album. I don't want to know what he said here. I'm not even going to mention that part. I think I heard what he said. Even the lyrics right here are like question mark. But I don't want to know what he said there. This is something that does not interest me at all. Not even as an insult. It's just, ew. That's what we call for Bob, we call that a turn off. Nah. I don't care how many people there are or how many cups there are. I'm not. Oh, that's different too. Never mind. That's even worse. Never mind. Let's move on. Let's talk about something. Anything else? Hurry, quick, hurry, find something. And the word I'm greatness. You ain't heard? I'm dangerous. Superb. They'll play this. When I'm dead and gone, I'm still here. I live on. I'm so strong. You cannot kill my vibe. I never go through writer's block. I don't even know what that is. I don't do no fuck shit and don't fuck with who is. All my people are stand up. All my bitches bad as fuck. My life is so awesome. I had to stand back like, what the fuck? And there was actually a lyric here that did not get written. There's a line before this infamous I'm so up. God, yeah. Good shit. Let's keep going. There's 2 more tracks. This is called Love the Way, Down For You Part 2. So we got Nas again. We've got her, who she was on the other one, right? She was on, wasn't she on Look It? Oh, no. What was it called? Down For You? Oh, no, that was Georgia Smith. Her, I am not familiar with either, I don't think. Anyway, this is track 14, Love the Way, Down For You Part 2. Oh, yeah. Sure, part 2,
Yeah. Say that, talk that shit to me. Nasty as you want, got permission to be. On a mission, we moving differently. Trips to wherever this fit for a queen. Talking back then was a different me. Blind trust, now I gotta know is she in for me. All in, let me see your hand, what you working with. Shit real, I just wanna know what the purpose is. Love you for free, but you gotta work for this. Man, girl, I VIP past the mo we in. Slow down, never on 10, we always in.
Soon as we touch, can't get enough.
Silk shirts in my chest show, still a flirt. I blew a kiss at Georgia Smith from afar. At the HER concert, the stars born. Chris Christopherson. Whiskey off your feet, pretty lady, still your oxygen.
Still your
oxygen. You
oxygen.
never been around cars with this engine sound. Hit the AP store, guess who got you dripping now? French Riviera, big boats like cruise ships, ice strokes, project dudes who move rich. Talking through easy, stretching in moans. We fly from our heads to our toes, embroidery all on our clothes with our initials. The letters say Jones. We caught a little vibe overseas, now we sexing in Rome. Should get chills for flashbacks, I feel that. I check all boxes, money, street cred, and real rap. Watching cricket with my missus and my palace. We just kick it, she say I'm different, I'm valid.
Yeah, dude, this album's incredible. It's a really good album. Really good.
Poolside jacuzzi, bubble bath that ooh. We feeling in the mood for some slow wet sex, pussy real splashy. She
Pussy
told me
real
go long and pull
splashy.
it back at me. Babe, what do you say? You and I stay in love
Oh my
forever
God.
like this, but a dream don't wake me. Sprees at Vinny's, them little t-shirts look perf on your titties, my baby.
Yeah. Damn, dude. So earlier I made a very specific mention of something that is considered a turn off for me. But now we have something else. We have something that is a turn on for me. Them little t-shirts look perf on your titties. I love a tight t-shirt, no bra. Oh, God. That's so fucking hot. I don't know why. It's so fucking hot. So hot. So, yes, that is a turn on. That will cancel out the other thing that was a turn off earlier. Sometimes I complain about what these guys brag about because I don't care. I'm not a big go spend all my money on shit type of person. That's just not how I live my life. Whatever. Not a big deal. Sometimes they brag about things and I go, really? Like, for example, expensive shower heads. Okay. I mean, I will say, as someone who's tall, I'm 6'2". I'm not super tall, but I'm tall. You know, it's nice to have a shower head above the head. And that's sometimes, you go to some of these shitty hotels, like, God damn it, I gotta it's like sticking my head under a faucet or something, right, to wash my hair. Yeah. Probably, half of you probably saying, Bob, you don't even wash your fucking head for anyway. Like, you don't even need a shower head. But I like being underneath. It feels so nice, right? Water. So I can appreciate a nice shower head. Something that's got good water pressure, well distributed, right? I don't want a concentration making my head, I don't want red spots on my head from too much water pressure in one spot. But it is funny to brag about buying expensive shower heads. I find that funny. As important as they are, and as much as I love them, it's not something I would... Well, would I? Hold on. If it was a really nice shower... I mean, I'm talking really nice shower head. Maybe I would brag about it. Maybe I would. We have had in the past stayed at nice hotels where we did discuss how nice the shower and the shower head was. So maybe I'm being a bit of a hypocrite here. Maybe I have bragged about fancy shower heads. Either way, it's silly to me. It's very silly. Dude, the sound, I cannot place the sample of the sound, this ascending like string chord. I've heard that before. And as soon as someone says it, I'll go, oh, yeah, I knew it. Yep. Yeah, I'm the type of person that, I know the correct answer when told. You just got to tell me what the answer is. Oh, yeah, that's the right answer. Yeah. Whisk you off your feet, pretty lady, steal your oxygen. I like that. Who is Chris Christopherson? I don't remember. That name is familiar. A nod to the 1976 musical drama A Star is Born, starring Chris Christopherson and Barbra Streisand. Oh, I guess the Lady Gaga one was a remake then, huh? Was Chris Christopherson also the guy in Alien? Was he the captain in Alien? The picture looks like it. What was his name? Dallas, I think that was his character's name. Dallas. If you've not seen the movie Alien, you need to watch that movie. Don't look it up. Don't research, just watch it. It's a horror movie, watch it. It's great. Then watch Aliens, and then don't watch anything else related to the Alien franchise. Just stop at Aliens. You're welcome. I like that Nas opens up his verse with a couple of the same line, well, kind of the same structure from the part one of earlier, which was called, all right, I forgot, Down For You. Final track, y'all. Final track. Dude, this is impressive. Very impressive. Final track, 15, We the Real Thing, produced by Havoc. Infinite. Very impressive. Here we go.
Real street shit. Yeah. I got so many niggas plotting on my head, and real gangsters contemplate my death. Real street shit.
Oh, and I don't really like this sound. The closer's gonna miss for me. Oh, that's too bad. But maybe I'll get used to it. Maybe I'll get used to it.
I'm fresh out the can, still smelling like Jack Mac. Body chiseled up, and I'm looking for my slot back. In that top 10, no fear in my blood cells. I'm knocking down whoever's standing in my way. Them gun shells.
I don't like the production.
When them things pop,
shit.
The same old song, a million times it don't stop. For blood, for the stuff that is spooky.
Ah, man.
Shit running down your pant leg.
I don't like the production. This like buzzing sound, and then also there's a keyboard that's kind of mimicking the same sound structure. It's a different note, but it's the same like beat structure, whatever. I was hoping on the beat loop he would kind of rotate out of it or evolve out of it, but I'm finding this sound to be pretty distracting so far.
Got so many niggas plotting on my head, and real gangsters contemplate my death.
That's too bad.
Real street shit. Fuck a rap beef, I got real drama. Nigga, we the real thing. I got so many niggas plotting on my head, and real gangsters contemplate my death. Real street shit. Fuck a rap beef, I got real drama. Nigga, we the real thing.
It's QB. You always gonna rise to the occasion. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't know, but they'll soon see.
QB in this bitch. Nigga,
I thought my fucking computer was locking up right there for a second.
We responsible. More bodies in the world war, shit get volatile. Rap beef, what beef? This is real beef. AJ, VOC, King P, not up for debate, nigga, we the real thing.
Got so many niggas plotting on my head.
And I also, I decided to do it. I don't like this one.
Real street shit. Fuck a rap beef.
All I hear is.
Real drama. Nigga, we the real thing. I got so many niggas plotting on my head. And real gangsters.
And then the keyboard on the other side too is just like. Ha, that's too bad. That's too bad. Okay, I'm just gonna stop it. That's too bad. Like, on first listen, I don't want to hear that one again. That's a skip. That sucks. The final song. No. The final song. And I was thinking, do you end it with Love the Way, Down For You Part 2? Do you end it with that? I don't know if that's appropriate either. How would you end it? What would be? I would end it with Pour the Henny. I would have ended it with scrap, Read the Real Thing, take that off completely, move Pour the Henny down to the final track, and close it with Pour the Henny. I don't like the final song. That bums me out. I love a strong closer. Love, a strong closer, especially for a strong album like this. This is a strong album. Score the Points was amazing. Pour the Henny was great. Clear Black Nights was fucking killer. I remember enjoying Easy Bra, even though I complained about it a little bit. Look at Me was good. The MOBB, I was kind of on just because of the chorus. But that'll probably grow on me. I think I even was already chilling out on it initially. Down For You, I enjoyed. Mr. Magik was great. Instructions on how to properly chop up a body and dump it in the Florida swamps. Always handy. You don't really want to go looking that up on Google, so it's nice to just have it available on a song you can listen to as a guide, right? No internet history there. That's nice. Infinite, man. So you guys can help me out. You can leave comments and explain to me. I guess all these Prodigy verses must have been in the vault for years, huh? So they must have been working on this beforehand, and then maybe unexpectedly that's Prodigy passed away, so maybe this album was supposed to come out like fucking 10 years ago type of a thing, or not necessarily 10 years ago, let's say like 5 years ago it was supposed to, they were working on it, maybe they were close, I don't know. I'm kind of surprised with the number of Prodigy verses. I'm surprised with the amount of material, but it's all here. And it makes me wonder too, okay, well, how much of the production was, how much of this album was already almost done, basically? I don't know. I have no idea. That was one thing I did not look up. Either way, pretty fucking good, man. Pretty fucking good. I'm impressed. I like to, thank God, no filler. 51 minutes, 46 seconds. I'll skip 2 songs, so that basically makes it a 45-minute album. I probably will make a playlist. I'll probably, maybe Taj Mahal grows on me, but I'll probably make a playlist of the album where I just cut the last track and put Pour the Henny last. I think Pour the Henny last would have been great. I like the features too. It's cool they got clips on here. Alchemist did a great job with the production. Big Noid's got a feature. Nas in here a couple times. Raekwon, Ghostface Killer. Yeah, man. Yeah. And 2, something that is very impressive, I feel like. I'm not a Mobb Deep expert, so, take that with what I'm about to say with a bit of an asterisk, but I feel like they've done a modern version of their old style, if that makes sense. They're not trying to recreate something. They're not trying to let's do it again, but they've kept the style and made it current. That's what it feels like. That's what it sounds like. You know, and what's neat is in that musical lane, doesn't feel like they've lost a step at all, honestly. The Infamous, though, God, listening to that again this morning made me remember fucking what a good album that is. Okay, well, there you go. I apologize for the the fly interruption, although I think I deserved it. I earned that one. I tampered around with karma a little too much, shit talking, or maybe it's like that was just like P Diddy's voodoo power. Like that's how much voodoo power he has, is to he can hear other people speak ill about him, and then he can work with the devil to send pestilence to the people. I don't know, but it was kind of funny that it happened the way that it did. Okay, y'all. Well, I was all over the place a little bit. Hopefully not too bad. Hopefully that worked out for you. Worked out for me. That was a great album. Great album. All right, y'all. Take care. We'll see you soon.